Yes. We now have audio. The audio is on now.
Jesus, that's creeping me out. Welcome to Stupid Ass Sports, April 8th,
Sports
2025.
on the 8th.
Back on the Tuesdays wagon. Eating beer nuts because we're professional.
Goddamn right. These are hot, dude. You ever buy these? They're spicy.
Well, they got a good kick.
You know what? We should do a beer nuts review.
Should do snack review.
They don't have that many different kinds, though, do they?
No.
No. There's only like a few handful.
All right, a lot of sports to get to.
You may be wondering why I'm wearing this hat, sir.
Well, I was not, actually.
You're wondering why I'm wearing this hat?
Gee, why are you wearing that hat?
Let me tell you why I'm wearing this hat. Because my NCAA brackets were 100%. And I am the king of the NCAA brackets. Two of them.
We should specify that it wasn't from the complete beginning.
It was not complete, though. It was a second chance. Yeah. They have a second chance after the first couple rounds go by, and people don't get shit right.
But I still think that's something to be proud of.
Fucking A, dude. You know what, too? I did have a few on the regular, like the first tournament, the first batch of brackets.
Yeah.
One of them actually did not too bad. It was like a 98 or 99%. Look at that, 99.9.
Damn.
That's actually pretty good on my, that's for the full one. That's like from the beginning.
Really?
Yeah, 99.9, dude. I was surprised when I seen that shit too. Yeah, dude. I only missed a few, but 99.9. Okay, out of all the games, look at how many I missed still. Like I missed that one for Texas Tech. Actually, at St. John's, I thought St. John's was gonna go further, but they did not. So that was in the Sweet 16. I only missed one. The round of 32. There's one right there. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 4 on that one, and then I think most of these.
Hey, man, you did better than Stephen A.
99.9% is not bad.
No.
1,730 points. The max points you could get was 17. What was it, 1,730? That's crazy. Look at that.
Yeah, 1730 max.
But that's what I got, too.
You're part of the max bracket?
That's crazy, huh? 36K. So 36,000 people still got what I got.
So 36, that's only a stadium full of people, and then considering how many people
how many people are playing?
Yeah, that's
on
a lot.
In the women's side, that one actually the same thing, 99.2 on the women's side on the first one, and that's a 27K. So less than the men's one, right?
Less, but still a lot.
And then there it is. See, actually one on both of them too. That was the 100% one on the men's second chance, and then another 100% on the women's, bro. It's crazy. I never done this good ever. Fucking insane.
You're gonna be so depressed next year.
So buddy. So there's actually the grand prize. There's actually a grand prize and there's a first prize.
Yep.
So the grand prize is actually $5,000. That's like on the second chance one. So out of all the people that got 100% on their brackets, they get put into a pool for $5,000.
Yeah.
And they draw out, I think, 25. I think is what I said, 25 winners.
Yeah. Is this mic on?
I hope so. Wait, that's mute, no? The light is mute.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, you should be good.
All right, we're good. Never mind.
Should be good.
We
are
good. Oh. Yeah, I think we're good.
I think it should be.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I just sound low.
Oh, turn that shit up.
Per usual.
Well, probably that motherfucker's low. Oh, no.
No, we're good. We're good. We are BM.
Yeah, so the grand prize of $5,000, like I said, I don't know when they do the drawings. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's right away or if they wait a few days, but apparently they're supposed to get to me on email to let me know whether I'm in for the grand prize. So the grand prize was 25 winners of $5,000, and then the first prize was $1,000, and there's like 50 winners or something for $1,000.
That's dope.
So I mean,
and so there's a drawing then.
There's a drawing, yeah.
All right.
I just got put into a pool of 5 million people.
Well, you can still win some money. That's still dope.
Chances, just like the lotto. Yeah. So
just like
I don't know. Hey, I'm crossing my fingers. Crossing my fingers. Maybe Maybe I can get a G.
Maybe.
Maybe I can get 5. That'd be sick. If I get 5, whoo, man, that'd be nice.
Yep. And just so people know, no one that's here now, in the background we have Boston versus New York. They're in overtime with 2 minutes 41 seconds left.
Ooh.
Boston leads by 2 points, 109 to 107.
They went up. They were down.
Yeah, they were down.
They were down at the end of the game,
Yeah.
and then Jason Tatum hit a nasty 3-pointer.
Yeah, so if Chito gets distracted or if we both get distracted because they're staying at each other's heel. Boston's now up by 3, 10 to 7.
But you know what? I won't be distracted because I am the king. I'm the king. Okay.
Well,
And all you peasants take notice.
overall, I mean, I don't watch NCAA too much.
Yeah.
And
Did you watch the main ones?
No, I didn't actually. I had a shitty workout instead.
Yeah.
But I will say that from what I gathered, this one seemed like there was a lot more close games,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially towards the end, which is what you want.
Yep.
Because it's nice seeing a dark horse. I get it.
The Cinderella team.
It's nice,
Yeah.
but usually they get fucking blown out, and then
I
you're
know.
like, "Oh, you guys made it this far at least."
To
And it's
the new format and the way
Yeah.
they redid the divisions, the regional, the ACC and the Big Ten, and like they all got like I don't know how you call it, like reconfigured or
Yeah.
They changed them all up. And another thing too was the transfer portal. Now that they have runs just like a fucking league does.
Yeah, yep.
So now, essentially, I don't think we're going to get very many Cinderella stories or any Cinderella teams because now, like, all the main players, they can all go play together or they can all go spread out and go wherever they want to.
The programs with the money now have the
have the good players.
yeah.
So, like, the Yukons, the Kansas, the Dukes.
This is a good time to bring this up because this is probably something I should have asked. And I think we'd know this by now.
Yeah.
If a kid's signed to a school right now, but someone offers them more money to go play somewhere else, can they say, "Hey,
They can go.
So sophomore year, hey, dude, I'm going to Gonzaga."
Yep. Essentially, yeah.
Dang.
Essentially, too, they're trying to figure out a way where, or like players, they can be bought out of their contracts to go to different schools too.
Ooh. Yeah, it's money.
And
money's
coaches
just,
and everybody. Dude, this NIL is crazy. The whole thing is fucking. It's thrown college sports, just fucking. It's a business now.
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely. Is.
And I'm all for it, man. I love it. I like it because the college, the modern day college athlete, you know, is like they never got paid.
No.
They went to college. They made you know, the players made the schools big. You know,
Money,
made them great, made the players great, and they would never ever get paid. Never get any kind of money for anything at all. The schools were taking all that fucking money.
Yeah.
And now they're giving it. Now they're giving it to the players and agents. So there's agents out there now for college kids. They say, "Hey, you want to go here? Go." It's wheeling and dealing just like they were doing in the fucking leagues.
Dang.
And too, a lot of the times now you're gonna see a lot more college kids stay in college or jump from team to team. They're gonna jump and get into the portal because they're gonna make more money doing that. Then you have to be like to go to the NBA, you have to be like a top 50
Oh yeah.
you know, player. And if you're like a decent player on a decent team or something, you're not gonna get drafted to the NBA.
No.
But what you could do to go make some more money or make more money than you would going into the pros is you just stay in college.
Mm-hmm.
You just go to another school, go to another team.
That game break was the most pointless thing ever. They cut to the next game.
Warriors
The
off.
game just started. It was like
Yeah.
it was like 3-0. I was like, all right, cool.
They just want to make us. They just want to let us know that
Let's show you guys what's going on across the globe. It's like the game just
that we're
started.
still there.
All right.
But yeah, dude, I think there's gonna be a lot less Cinderella teams because of that. Like the big schools are gonna attract the big players. The good coaches are gonna attract the good players. Type of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be like a dynasty type of deal going on, but you know, hey, shout out to the kids, man. They should get paid.
Absolutely.
They should have been getting paid.
Yeah, and I always kind of felt that way with college sports, only because I know how much these colleges and universities make off the programs, and I felt like there should be some compensation for the student athletes.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's going to teach them also some early lessons on making money too.
Yeah, for real. Yep.
So this now opens up more I don't know if there's already like sports management courses,
I'm
but
sure.
imagine going to school and you want to be a sports manager because now you want to know the intricacies of
being an agent
in the college level.
You know what? That'd be dope.
So I mean, this might open up some. Dude, I didn't realize in Europe, they have manager classes to coach soccer. So there's some universities you'll study how to coach the game or something like that.
No shit.
I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that a program like that exists.
Yeah,
I would love to do something
They do
like
that shit in Europe, huh?
Yep.
Teach them how to be coaches. That's dope.
Yep.
I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So so I think that's gonna open up some doors for that. Because now, like I always said, that these universities just kind of pimped out the students.
Dude, yeah. Oh, dude, they did. Dude, they made so much. I mean, the football programs. The Alabamas and the fucking Georgias, and
that's why they stopped doing the NCAA games too, was because of the money involved with that, and the copyright with owning players' likeliness and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So
that NIL coming in is changing everything.
Yeah, that's why we're seeing an NCAA game again. Finally, I can't remember which sport. I think it's football.
Shit.
Was that
God damn, boy!
Ooh, 41 seconds less. The Knicks just nailed it. Boston just the Knicks nailed a 3.
KP. That was Boston.
Oh, it was Boston.
Yeah, the Celtics.
Why they showed a Knicks?
That was KP.
Okay, KP.
Yeah.
Oh,
he tied it. Oh no.
Oh, they got it backwards. That's what threw me off.
They went up.
115 and 112.
Whoa! Get him! Eesh.
7 seconds on the shot clock.
This is a good game right here.
Top of the key.
Can you imagine? This could be a playoff.
Shoots
game.
from outside.
Shit.
Ooh, just hits the front. Out of bounds.
Oh, fuck. Whoa.
It is Nick Ball with 16 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, shit.
Still down by 3.
Is it Nick
overtime.
Ball?
Nick Ball.
Shit. Damn, this close game.
Yeah, this game's good.
Yeah, dude, this could be a second round matchup right here.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
Deep. Oh, and he got fouled.
So, yeah, I thought they were going to call
foul?
I don't know. That's why I said I think he got fouled.
Because he's little, so.
Porzingis.
That motherfucker big, but that Jalen Brunson, he's small, pushed him down. Oh, this number 2, he fucking fouled out.
Oh, look, he's even got a cut in his little
nose. He got
nose.
stitches on his nose.
Oh, he's got. Oh, okay. I thought that was from that play.
Now that's a real player right there.
They're at timeout.
They keep saying the league is soft. Look at this guy. He got stitches on his face. He's still playing.
Actually, since we're watching this, how many more games are left in the NBA?
Ooh, there's only 3 or 4 games.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
I think last show we went over. Close. So we'll go look at the West Coast again as soon as this game's over. I can do the screen sharing. For now, I cannot screen share this game. We will get in trouble.
Yeah, we will get busted.
But I can talk
Did he go
about
out of bounds or what happened? Look at the ball's out.
See, this is what I was trying to figure out. They're replaying the out of bounds.
30, the guy in the Celtics. What's that guy? He fucking hit the ball and it went out of bounds?
It looked like it went out, but I thought it was that whole sequence was a little funky, so I wasn't sure what happened there.
Shit, they're gonna look it up. They're sending it out to Secaucus. Okay, here it comes.
Okay, see, there's a hit. He's out. He's yeah.
He hit it.
He tried to hit it in, but he hit it.
He was out of bounds already too.
No, his feet were up. Ooh. So he did everything right, but connected the ball.
Yeah. Get it
he
out.
Fucked up the connection.
He was trying to get it inbounds.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Look at those times. Yeah, look at that guy. He's a warrior.
Dude, looks like
he got stitches.
He looks like he got his ass kicked too.
It's
like these guys
why they say this shit's soft?
Since this is it's the second half of the season, did they do the same thing they always do, where the refs let them play a little more now?
Yes.
Or they get a little more aggressive?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. They call it really tight for the first like 3 quarters of the season.
Yeah.
And then they slowly start to let things go, and then they start getting more physical and shit. Yeah, for sure.
That's one thing I like about college ball. Is I'm noticing a lot more play, a lot more physicality, and I love it.
Yeah.
So as much as I don't like college sports, I might have to start watching more college basketball because
no shit.
Those kids are aggressive, man, and I miss that part of basketball.
I'm not a big fan of the halves. I don't know why. I think I feel like it takes too long to get to the fucking like the half, but which
they can drag
shorter. But again, the time is like 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, a little longer.
So I guess it's a little bit shorter, but for some reason I feel like it takes longer.
Just because you're used to a little more frequent breaks.
You get a little break.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, there's a throw in now, or the pass in.
Yep. Here comes.
What little play the drop?
Ooh. They're trying to get it back to
top of the key.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh,
this just might have given the games to Boston, possibly.
Damn, Butterfingers here
on the pass back. Hit who's
Butterfingers, Mikal Bridges.
Bridges didn't catch it. He was ahead of it. He was ahead of it. You got to stay with the fucking play.
Oh, look at Carmelo.
Are they in New York?
No, yeah, they're in New York. Yeah, they're in New York right now.
Are they?
Yeah, Ben Stiller's there. So is Tracy Morgan.
Oh, Tracy Morgan is gonna throw up again.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope Tracy Morgan's doing all right. What
that
the
was
heck
a
was
foul before it even went in.
No. Yeah.
He fouled him right at the other.
I like that. Like, hey, we got to secure the foul. Also,
yeah, they're in New York. All the
I like how the
celebrities are
coach
down
has
there.
got like he's got
Look
his,
at Ben Affleck right there.
He's got his gel.
That's Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah, there he is. Without J-Lo.
Was that Ben Affleck?
Yeah, it was Ben.
Wait, they got divorced.
Yeah, that's what I said. Without J-Lo.
Poor guy. That's just some other fucking...
Now I'm looking at the back.
That's
like,
some other Jersey kid looks like Ben Affleck. They all look the same. All the Jersey boys
all the
look
Jersey
the same.
guys with the beard. They look kind of Italian.
I think that fool fouled out. Josh Hart.
No, he's back in there. He's in there. Less swimwear.
Ooh, nope, he's going out. He's out of there.
And
he's out of there.
Boston gets 2 at the free throw line. They're up
15.
by 3. Now they're up by 4.
Yes.
With 12 seconds left. They're going to be up by 5. Essentially, New York's going to have a really, really tough time.
Oh, yeah.
Really tough time.
Dude, too, like I'm saying, I think, and I mean, I'm not for sure, but there's a couple more road games left for the Celtics. And if they do win all of their road games, which right now they've won 9 or 10 in a row, if they win all their road games, they'll be the best road record in all of the NBA history.
Really? Percentage-wise? Or
Yeah, they're like 37-4 or something on the road. They got a better record on the road than they do at home.
Yeah, that was the Sounders last year. They're getting their asses kicked this year. So, yeah.
It sucks, man, when your team loses at fucking home, but then again at the same time, or they lose at home more than what they do on the road. It fucking sucks. But you're just like, hey, you want to win on the road too. You think about like the Celtics right now. They're gonna be the 2nd seed, so which means when we get all the way to the conference finals, they're gonna be on the road. So if they've already been good on the road, you're not really too worried about it.
Yeah,
they can take that shit back and have a good road record. Playing good away from home is very good too. So, and the way it's going, the best record is going to be in the West, which is the Thunder. Mm-hmm. So no matter what, they're going to get home court
advantage in the finals.
Yeah.
If they make it to the finals,
unless they did some weird, stupid fucking rule like they did at the All-Star game, where if the West won, then the West gets home court.
I feel like they should bring that back. Or if the
East won, then the East should get it. But I don't think they did it this year, because this year they did that stupid fucking mini tournament thing.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Remember that Shaq and Kenny and Chuck? They did their own little mini tournament thing. So I don't think that they did this year. So I'm assuming that whoever has the better record is going to get the home court, which Oklahoma City right now is the best team in the league.
Why does it pull the ball in?
Oh, shit.
New York drives.
Damn,
gets the 2.
bud.
They need a foul.
Yeah, they need a foul.
They need a foul.
Nope. Shit. They didn't
New
get it.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they didn't get it. Shit. They fouled the same guy, Drew Holiday.
Just an off the ball foul, man.
Well, the thing with off the balls is you get more free throws that way. Yeah, look at the records. 58,
50 and 20, 50 and 28.
58, 50, 48, 63 for the Cavs. See, the Cavs.
Eastern Conference saying with the Cavs are 63 and 16.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty fucking good, huh?
I thought they were they hit a little bit of a slumber.
Yeah, they did. They were shit. They only lost 2 or 3 games in the whole fucking year, bro, by the All-Star game. They lost more at the end than they did in the season, but I don't know why. I think they're sitting their guys. I think they've already got the lead. They've already got home court. So I think they're sitting most of their guys. Here goes. Here comes the prayer.
Ooh, at the buzzer, no foul. And that's
nothing.
Game.
See you in the finals, bitch. Yes. That's all win. That's all win.
The dub. Now we can stop talking about this. But the Suns are playing.
Suns are Warriors.
Fair. All right, here we go. So let's look at, since we're on the NBA, we'll look at the NBA standings real quick. Obviously, these are ever changing.
Get some standings. I also want you to do some dirt digging here in a minute. We're gonna be digging up some dirt.
Is it basketball related?
Yes.
Right.
After we look at the standings.
All right. Let me screen share this. Let's do some
share that shit.
projection.
Here is the standings.
Screen capture. You know what? Let's bring it out a little bit more.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Well, I want to be able to capture a little bit more. It's gonna cover our faces a little bit, but it's gonna allow the audience to see.
Can't cut our beautiful faces.
Fine.
Are you doing the music throughout the whole thing?
No, the music has been off for a little while.
Can you put it in as we're going?
Yeah.
Like, will it play in the background as we're?
Absolutely.
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's cool. Now that's pretty sick, man.
Okay.
Look at you go. You know what? You're improving day by day, week by week, month by month.
I'm just really lazy. This is going to be tough to see on the live stream because of this is going to be tough to see because it's just a small window. But we're on the Eastern Conference, so we were talking about the Cavaliers being the top of the East, 63 and 16.
Yeah.
0.797. That's a great fucking percentage.
63 and 16. So what does that equal game wise? Oh wait, 58 and 20 is 78, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got 82 games left.
Yeah,
82 total.
Yeah, and what's interesting is, like you said, the Celtics have this landslide record on their away matches compared to anyone else.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, look. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, 32 and 7.
32 and 7.
Oh shit, they got the home too.
They're on 9 and 1.
Look at that home record, dog. 26 and 13. Yeah. What is that?
Which is weird because look at like Cavaliers. They're turning
up. They're killing it.
Their home is a fortress. 34 and 6.
Yep.
Which also that's an insane stat too.
Damn, that is wow.
But as far as we look at the playoff contention windows, it's kind of seeded. I think.
With 4 games left, they can't catch the top seed. No. Bucks. The Knicks can't catch the Celtics. Even if they lose 4, they win 4.
There might be some interchanging.
Like they just beat them right now, so.
Well, even this is kind of.
Yeah.
There might be some swapping in the mids, but it's kind of even set where the Magic.
Actually,
Hawks,
1 through 6
Bulls.
is kind of set, huh? Because that's a 43 win for the Pistons.
Well,
that's awesome.
Cleveland's set. I think Boston's safe to say they're set. The Knicks and Pacers might have a little window there, but I think that's going to be a little set.
Knicks could slide down. Pacers could go up.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Pistons. Well, not even that. Magic Hawks. It's just. It's kind of this is kind of solid here.
Yeah.
I think the East Coast might not really.
What's the different colors? Why is there different colors on the end? What
these guys
what do the colors mean?
I'm guessing this means bye. They got to have a little. Here we go. Clinch conference. So that's that. Clinch the division.
Okay. So
clinch
Celtics
playoff.
Got the division.
Yeah,
but there's another division. So.
Yeah, green clinches playoff position, and this nice little blue shade here, clinch play-in position. So these guys are in the play-in game.
Yeah, 11 and down is already, they're out.
Yeah, these guys are out.
The 1 through 10 is already set in the East.
But like I said, I just seeing the
there could be some movement there,
but not too much. I think the Eastern is pretty much
interesting too. Look at the Hawks and the Magic. So what seed are the Magic? 7 seed.
Magic.
So, 7 seed. So if they're on the 7 seed, that means they go up against the 3rd seed, right? 7, 3, 8. No. There's 8 teams in the playoffs, so 8 goes to 1, 2 goes to 7, 3, 6, 4, and 5. Okay, so, oh man, I don't want to see the Magic in the first round, bro. That's tough, but still, I mean, they all got to play in too.
Yeah.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, they all have to do the play in.
Yep.
So that technically could still change. Any of those teams could be in. Any of those teams could be out in a 1-game series.
Yeah.
So, never know what could happen there.
Yep. So now looking at the Western, this is where it gets a little more interesting.
Look at that.
Check this out. Nothing is set in the West Coast, which is why this is going to be fun to watch. Aside from 1 and 2, and it's pretty much set. The Thunder with 64 and 14 record. Rockets with Rockets.
Oh, yeah, they got their division. Yeah, the Rockets. That's
Rockets
weird.
with
that's different
52.
Right there.
Yeah, I was like, that threw me off. I think they were on top for a little while, and they caught me off before early in the season.
Yeah.
And again, I just forgot about them. So
they were kind of up and down. They were hot at the beginning of the year, and then all through the middle of the year, they kind of just were mid.
A little seesaw.
And then towards the end, they started fucking getting real hot.
Well, do they have you would know more about the Rockets?
Yeah.
Young team, veteran team, mixed bag.
They have a mix. They got they got veterans.
Okay.
They got young cats. They got kind of mid-level guys. They're actually like
they're a pretty well balanced team.
Yeah, well balanced team.
So you think with the young guys, vets,
like they got guys.
What's nothing? I was just looking at the light. Do you think they have a? Do you think that there's a? The vets know how to keep the young guys in a playoff mentality.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Plus, they got a very good coach. Ime Udoka's their coach. Very fucking good coach. Yeah.
So
dude.
So the Rockets being there,
they're solid. They're solid.
Can have a good playoff push.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. That could easily be a number 1 and number 2 for the conference finals too.
So with 2-3 games left, right, this season.
Yep. 4 games.
That's even better because let's look at this. The Lakers are in 3rd place with 48 victories, 30 defeats. The Nuggets right behind them with 47, but also tied with the Grizzlies at 47 and 32.
Oh man!
Now just a game.
That's crazy.
Just 1 game below them. 46 and 32. The Timberwolves, Clippers, and Warriors are all the same record with 46 and 32.
Damn.
So these 4 games are going to be huge for moving around now.
Teams.
Yeah.
Still fuck yeah.
And from that point forward, 9, 10.
And the Warriors are playing right now.
Yeah.
They were playing who?
The Warriors. I
forgot what. Yeah, I forgot what that was. We're like, what? Oh, the Suns. They're playing the Suns. Yeah. They're gonna beat the fuck out of the Suns.
Looks like it. So, and the only difference is, I mean, from
Suns
there,
are playing to
the
get
Kings,
in.
The Kings and the Mavs are basically. Oh, the Suns are playing to get in. It's gonna be rough, but they can get in there.
And they're on a big slump right now, man. I think Kevin Durant got hurt.
They're on a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, they're in a slump right now, man. So bad time to be slumping.
Yep.
You might have won that bet. Look at, I would have gave you 4 to 1 odds. What was it? What was the odds I was going to give you? I was going to give you like 10 to 1.
That the Mavs were going to make playoffs.
That they weren't going to make it.
Oh, that they weren't.
Yeah, look at you.
That's right.
Yeah, I was going to give you big odds on that.
The reason why, because I thought
Anthony Davis.
I thought AD was going to be out longer. And especially after he goes down the first game, no contact. I was like, no, we're cooked.
Well, they actually brought him back to play.
Yeah.
Which is fucking weird. I didn't think he was going to play at all.
Honestly, I wouldn't have. In fact, I would pull him out right now.
I know, for real. Yeah. I would. Yeah, that's what I thought too, man. But they're trying to make a point, I guess. You know, we dealt Luka, but you know what?
Yeah.
We'll play it till the end.
I think this is what it is. I think they're going to hold out. The owners are like, no, we're playing him. We're playing him.
Yeah, for real.
And then watch them face the Lakers.
But I mean, so I think they're going to be safe. I think the Mavs are going to be safe. 38. They're 3 games ahead, right? Is that right? 38 wins, 35 wins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're 3 games ahead of the Suns right now. The Suns are gonna lose today, so essentially that gives them another game ahead, right? So they're 26.5 to 29. So they're gonna be 30. They're gonna be 4.5 games ahead.
Yeah.
With only 3 or 4 left.
They're pretty much in.
The Suns are gonna. The Mavericks are gonna be
pretty
safe.
much in. Yeah, I think the Mavericks are safe. We're just going to see some movement. They might be able to take 9th place away from the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, that could be.
But other than that,
are both those teams slumping right now or no? The Mavericks lost 2,
and
Kings
are
3.
Up 3. Yeah,
okay, so the highest they can get is 9th.
Yep, and the last 10 games, 4 and 6 for the Kings. Mavericks broke even 5 and 5 in the last 10 games. So I don't know, it's tricky with them. But so these guys are going to swap places possibly, but like I said, those guys are going to stay 9 and 10. The Warriors, Clippers, and Timberwolves, and we could even throw the Grizzlies and Nuggets into that mix. All these teams, including the Lakers, actually.
Yeah.
There's only like a couple games between them.
Yeah. So here's the thing: they start teams in basketball. I don't know if they do this in like MLS or anywhere else, but in the NBA, when it gets down to the end, they start thinking about their matchups and where they're going to end up being at the end so that they can get a good matchup in the playoffs in your first round.
It's kind of seen like that in MLS.
So that's what they're starting to do that. So like the Lakers, if they're going to play the number 6 seed, right, because it's 3, 6, 4, and 5, they start looking around and say, okay, if we're going to play these guys, then hey, let's see who should we, maybe we try to get up, maybe we try to get down, maybe lose another, maybe, you know what I mean, just to make it a little more favorable for themselves. But them all guys can be jumbled up. That could all be different here. They're 46 wins. All those 3 teams, like I said, Warriors, Clippers, Timberwolves, all 46.
Yep, all 46, and the Grizzlies and Nuggets are just 47. And Lakers 48. So the Lakers have just a little cushion, but it's not a comfortable.
Hell no,
not a comfortable.
No way. That's only a game and a half above the Nuggets. Nuggets and Grizzlies are tied. The Timberwolves Clippers are tied.
The onty thing is the Nuggets
with the Warriors. They're all tied.
The Nuggets are the only team on a losing streak of 4.
Actually, they all have the same record: 46 and 32, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's what I said earlier.
Oh, did you?
You never listen to me.
I was watching the game. Oh,
never mind. Oh, the game's over. I was like, oh shit, the game. I was like, wait a second, it ended.
Gotcha.
The playoff push in the NBA is looking pretty interesting. The West Coast. West Coast looking like it'll be a lot of fun.
Look at the parity, though. From 1 to 8 is 46 wins, 50. I mean, above almost 50 wins, which is pretty good. On the East, you don't have that, right?
No.
If you go to the East, there's only how many teams above 50?
A few. Above 50?
Yeah, or right at 50?
6.
Oh, yeah, I guess 6.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, I guess it's, but 43, they got 46, 47, no?
Yeah.
So closer to 50, I guess I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the West has got some good parity, man.
Definitely.
Good parody.
Fun,
I like it.
a lot more fun to watch there.
Yeah, I like it.
When
they already said it's just like, oh shit, okay, whatever.
Yep, bring the Hornets to Seattle. All right.
Who's the worst team in the league?
Probably who's right underneath the Hornets?
Jazz got 16.
The Wizards.
No, look at
17?
the Jazz.
17. Wait, 17 and 62. You can't be worse than. Oh yeah, you can be. Bring the Jazz. Bring the Jazz. To Seattle.
Bring the Jazz. That's Alex Rodriguez's team, man. They suck.
Is it?
Yep.
Bring the Pelicans. New Orleans doesn't need a basketball team.
Nah, the fucking Spurs will always stay there. You know what? Yeah, New
San Antonio's not moving.
They can get rid of New Orleans. They don't need those.
Bring Portland to Seattle.
Actually, no. You need the Pelicans. You need New Orleans in.
No, you need New Orleans
in there for Hurricane Katrina relief. You know, so they gotta stay there.
Still...
Utah, there hasn't been a natural disaster. Just a bunch of fucking Mormons.
I still say bring Sacramento.
They can all just.
I still think the Sacramento. Yes, they all have his little stupid beam. We have a fucking space needle. Come on now.
It's got to be a West team. It can't be an East team. So yeah, you're right. Well, it's got to be one of them. Yeah.
Or the Clippers. Bring the Clippers to the King.
Nah, Clippers just moved into that brand new arena.
Oh, yeah, that shit's
They're
supposed to be
the second team in L.A., bro. They're not going nowhere.
No.
They're not going anywhere.
Bring the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies used to be in Vancouver.
Yeah, they were. Vancouver
so,
Grizzlies.
You know, they can come back to the Pacific Northwest easily.
Yeah, but we want them in Seattle. Also, there's no Grizzlies in fucking...
Seattle?
Where are they? Memphis?
No.
Tennessee?
There's bears over there, no?
Not grizzly bears.
Not grizzly bears?
Grizzly bears are only in Canada because apparently they kill them.
Oh, fuck.
Here. Yeah, dude, they're dangerous as fuck.
Well, maybe they use them for stew or something. That's why I discovered.
Well, it's one of those stupid franchise things, like the Lakers being Lakers, and there's no lakes in California.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Memphis Grizzlies. They used to be in Vancouver because there's a lot of girls in Vancouver.
Yeah, because they're protected. They're protected species.
Yeah.
I don't know how many. Wait, hold on.
That is crazy.
Oh, this is already
Are you telling me grizzly bears are endangered right now? Whoa, 8 billion. God damn. Grizzly bears. What the hell?
North America. Oh,
2
2 to 3.
That's it?
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, come on. What the fuck? You made it seem like it was like millions.
Well, they're protected.
Are they? Nah, they can't.
In Canada, they're protected. In the United States, it's open field, dog. If you see them, shoot them.
Fucking shoot them.
Yeah. Black bears, though. You can't kill black bears.
Yeah.
You cannot do that.
So okay, while we're this last little bit of NBA news, this is where I was talking. We're gonna dig up some dirt, because I need to know a few things. Okay, I need to know why the coach for the Memphis Grizzlies got fired, and I want to know why he got fired in the last part of the season.
Coach fired.
Grizzlies coach fired. Why?
Actually,
with 9 games in the season, dude, he got fired. That's unheard of. That never happens like that. Never.
Memphis Grizzlies head coach Taylor Jenkins, 9 games remaining in the regular season. You're right. 9 games. It's a crazy time to fire a coach.
And they're in the playoffs.
6 seasons.
Why do you do that?
Let's look at reasons, coach.
I want to know. I want to know what it is. What did they do?
NBA coach is on the hot seat. Why did he get fired though? I'm coaching next for Nuggets.
Can we find some dirt on the Memphis Gazelle? And the Memphis Grizzly Gazelle. Do they have one of those? Or a Daily Sun News? Do they have a Daily Sun in Memphis?
Memphis Grizzly coach winning record. Wait, he had a winning record?
Dude, yeah, they're in the playoffs.
Well, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, right now.
And they're very comfortably in the playoffs.
You went to go see these guys.
Yeah, I did.
You remember the coach?
Yeah. No.
You remember the coach?
No, I didn't meet him.
You didn't take the coach?
No.
He was the guy. He was the wall-headed guy like that. Looks exactly like him. That's him right there.
Yeah.
You don't remember him?
I remember seeing him on the big screen.
He was there, dude.
But what's the reason?
That's what I want to know. Right? What does the commercial agent
wrong
say?
Inside Memphis Grizzlies sudden decision. This has to be it. This one.
Did he get AIDS or what? What happened?
That's not a reason to fire someone.
It has to be.
Well, under Trump's regime, maybe.
Maybe it's Trump. Trump's the president now. Maybe Elon Musk move. What's the DEI, Jim? It's some kind of Doge thing. What is it? I want to know.
Because it doesn't.
He didn't make coffee, right? What's that say? Oh no, there's something else.
It says changes need to be made and the results need to improve. Improve.
Changes need to be made and results need to improve. How
are you going to improve from?
What do you got to get? Be number 1.
Memphis was limped out of the 2023-2024 season. That's 2023-24, 24-25.
Yeah.
I'll keep it all from outside.
There's some dirt here.
There's something happening.
There's something going on here. They showed signs of improvement early.
Yeah, and they made playoffs. That's frustrated.
That's all they're going to say.
Weaker schedule once the strength schedule increased.
Fired after 6 seasons, too. He was there for a while. But why? But how do you? What's the reasoning of firing your coach at the end of the year?
Well, okay, so this is stupid. It says frustration reached its heights after Memphis lost 4 out of 5 games on the recent Western road trip. Something had to be done. Listen, you lose 4 out of 5 games on the road. It sucks, but
when you're in the playoffs.
Yeah. Multiple Grizzlies players were shocked, as you should be. That decision. The source. Jenkins.
He's the all-time winningest coach in the franchise, dude.
For 5 season Western Conference, 9 game difference. He's one of the smartest people I know around. Yeah.
You see that?
What went wrong with the Grizzlies? Because they have championship. I have no idea.
That's crazy. Shocker, dude. Shocker.
Have the fifth youngest team. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that's even more of a reason to be impressed that they made fucking playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
5th youngest team.
I wonder if he just fucking told the owner, hey, fuck you.
That has to
I'm
be
doing what I
something.
want to. You can suck my dick. And he said, oh, yeah? Oh, you're fired, bitch. Get out of my office.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing, too, I kind of, he didn't really have a good hold on his guys. But then again, he's a coach. He's like, you know what I mean? Guys are going to do what they want to do, like the Ja thing.
Yeah.
Like he's getting trouble off court and shit. But I mean, that's on him. It's not on the coach.
Mm-hmm.
But everything is like points to him being a good coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's crazy. And this, like I said, this never happened. That was 9 games. 9 fucking games.
It's just something.
There's right. some other shit
I think
going
there's
on
something else going on here.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Firing
now go back
sense.
up. I got one other piece of dirt that I need you to find out.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't really find anything out there.
No, this is really weird.
Yeah.
I think you're right. There's something.
We're gonna do some digging. Yeah. Okay, so put Coach Mike Malone. Yeah. Why did this guy get fired?
The Nuggets. Okay, another.
He just got fired today.
Today, an hour ago. Fire.
4 games left in the season, dog.
Something weird's going on in the NBA. I think some emails are gonna get leaked.
What? What is this?
And the Nuggets. Oh, dude, it's the Nuggets.
They just won the title.
They just won a championship.
3 years ago.
And they made they've had a top fucking team.
Joker's been the MVP.
Yeah.
This is the coach. Why is he getting fired?
They're gonna pick up homie from Memphis. No, I guarantee you, there's some weird behind the loop.
This is 4 games left in the year.
Yeah. Have fired head coach in Durham. Now it's Tuesday. Yep. Sitting in 4th place. Western Conference, 3 games left.
Oh, yeah. The
with just
Grizzlies
3 games
are
left.
5th.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Head coach Malone on ESPN. It was not made lightly and was evaluated very carefully.
That's it.
Okay, best chance competing in the. So the best chance to compete in the NBA final or playoffs is for you to
fire your
the
head
coach that's took you there.
Countless times.
And actually got you a championship.
Uh-huh. I think he was like coach of the year, too, a few years ago.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is, it just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense?
It just doesn't make sense.
Look at that guy. Absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
What did that say? They rarely spoke? I'll go up. Wait.
Oh, absolutely nuts. Both Malone and
never liked each other.
Rarely spoke. Talk behind the scenes with struggle on the court. Nuggets ownership decided to fire both. So they fired. Who's the second guy?
I think the guy on the left is the. Wait, no, that's Calvin. Is that the general manager, Calvin Booth?
Calvin Booth, yeah, along with he was.
Oh, they fired them both.
How do you fire?
Oh my God, they fired their general manager too. Yeah, the Nuggets are also firing their general manager, Calvin Booth, along with Mike Malone. So both those guys got canned.
Something happened between them
because they didn't get along.
Well, I think they didn't get along. Both of them said some racist shit, and this is all speculation. So I think they gotta get fired. I don't know.
What does it say? What else does it say? We put on there.
There's more on the article.
Why does that? Why does that happen? 57-25.
That's a great fucking season. Great record. Great
record.
Good spot. It says strong in position. Yes, they do. Yep. I mean, they're playoff bound. And honestly, I would still be scared to face a playoff ready Denver team because they've obviously shown they can get in the playoffs and they can play.
Mm-hmm. I've ended abruptly, but it's hard to argue with his success.
Dude,
Yeah. No, he has a great winning. He's a winning record. He's got a winning record.
10 seasons with the Nuggets. He has a 471 and 327 record. That's pretty good. That's .59. That's good.
That's very good. That's a very good winning record. That's a winning record.
Winning the NBA championship in 2023.
Success to draw attention from multiple. Oh yeah, they're good. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, why two head coaches, and I didn't know this. You're breaking this to me.
This was today.
Yeah. So Nuggets firing their head coach, I have no idea. That doesn't make sense. And you know what? Both these firings make zero sense.
Make no
sense at all.
None.
None.
You don't do that to your team when you're on the way to the fucking playoffs.
And when you said do some digging, there is more dirt, I think, here to be dug.
There's a lot.
So I'm curious too. It got my curiosity a little bit.
Dude, that is fucking crazy.
I think after playoffs, we'll see something.
Some shit will come out like they were talking about the whole Luka. Oh yeah, well, we didn't really like him because he was out of shape and he was smoking too much hookah.
Hookah Luka. All right. Find you a hookah in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more over there.
Yeah. So
crazy,
it's just
right?
gonna be it'll be interesting to see what happens. But that's super weird. Also coming off the year with the Luka trade. This is for me now. This is turning out to be one of the weirdest second halves of the NBA season I've seen.
Here's a conspiracy. You want a conspiracy theory? This?
Yeah, let's do it.
I got a conspiracy theory.
You got your
LeBron.
You got your crown on.
Yep. LeBron. Is it the right way? Or did I go the wrong way?
Well, maybe you want to mark it the okay.
Be in the middle. Is it here?
No, you got to turn it a little bit more. I thought you got to get a sticker put on.
I'm going the wrong way.
Well, we should have got a sticker at the little sticker machine.
Supposed to go here.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I had it all fucking bad. Okay, so here's the conspiracy, right?
Okay.
LeBron James is about to retire.
Yep.
Okay. When LeBron, as he is now, currently right now in the NBA, it's a player-friendly league.
Mm-hmm.
Players do what they want.
Yep.
The owners are now, because LeBron's about to get booted. He's not booted. He's going to retire.
Yeah.
The owners are taking back their teams.
Do you think
with the Luka trade, that was step one. Then number two is the coaches.
So there's some trumping going on.
There's some trumping going on here. Yeah.
The money wants to control shit again.
Yeah. Big Daddy upstairs wants to have control of his team again. He said, I don't want my coaches coaching my team either. I don't want to coach them.
You're right. You know what? You're kind of right. Keep that crown on, man.
LeBron keeps all the players like doing their own shit, do whatever you want.
Yeah, he keeps hyping, hey man, protect your money. You're bigger.
You want
than
that, you go get it.
Yeah.
Yep. Now the owners are like, hey.
We run this shit. Don't forget.
Yeah, we're running
Don't forget
this shit
whose
again.
name is on your
Yeah.
I see what's going on there.
Yep.
I see.
I could see it. And once LeBron's gone, there's no stopping the owners. No stopping them. I mean, they got the players union, whatever it is, you know.
Yeah, that's that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they're getting ready to give LeBron a team in Las Vegas too. I don't know. Maybe
bring LeBron into the business side of it, and he's no longer gonna be for the players. As soon as you come in, it's like, no,
my money now.
My team.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hey, I mean, that was just a thought in my head.
That's an interesting thought.
This never happens like this. Also, three things that never happen. Your star players don't get traded mid-fucking season.
Nope.
And your head coaches, good head coaches, don't get fired at the end of the fucking year.
I think this opens up something very special. We have two very good coaches out in the market. We have an open market.
Yep. Bring them.
Bring them to Seattle.
Bring them to Seattle.
Yes. Conspiracy. That's my conspiracy.
Yes.
What if it was some crazy shit like that?
There goes my NBA. That was my NBA, and that's my NCAA. But you got some F1?
Yes, I do.
You got some boring F1? I mean, some exciting F1 news?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, Japanese Grand Prix this weekend, and it was a boring one. And I say that, you want to see a good race, and it was, for the most part, a decent race. The problem was the Japanese track is a little narrow, kind of like a street track. If you're not an F1 fan, those are tough because there's not too many overtakes and stuff like that. So there's some narrows. But the Japanese track is also very interesting because they have this nice little windy thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's the only figure 8 track left in F1.
Oh, it was the figure 8?
Yeah, because there's.
But it also had that little fucking.
There is an overpass, and that's why I'm thinking it's the last figure 8 track. Because there's a part of the track where they.
How do they do the How do they do that? How do they build that? Did they build that guy just for that?
Yeah. So this is an actual track.
That is sick.
So this is an actual track. That it's not like a street track. This is an actual track. So if you notice right here, this is where the figure 8's completed. So there's a bridge where they go up and over.
But they're hauling ass over the fucking bridge?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Were they like scraping the floors and shit?
No, it's not.
What's it like? Did they get some lift?
No, it's not one of those kind of bridges. It's kind of, they build it professionally.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see it here. So that's they come this way, they go there, and then the figure 8's coming up here.
Yep. That's crazy.
Yep. So that's it, and I think I could be wrong, but I think it's the only figure 8 track left.
No yellow cards, no crashes, no nothing, huh? It was just a straight
during
race.
The most excitement was during qualifiers and practice sessions. There were fires.
Oh wow, no way.
That was the most exciting thing.
There was a fire?
Yeah, the problem is in Japan right now it's pretty dry, so the grass was really dry.
Nice.
So when the cars drive, they'll hit the bottom plate, which has a little metal plates.
Spark it.
Sparks would fly onto the side. They catch the side on fire. Red flag, and then everyone's got to go back into the pits
so they can put it out.
Without the
Shut
fires.
up.
Yeah. So a couple fires during the qualifiers. Actually, one fire during the qualifier. I think they had more fires during.
What did they do when that happened? They water the grass.
They watered the shit out of the grass.
Fuck out of it?
Yeah, they tried watering the shit out of it. No fires in the Grand Prix, but also rained overnight, so that kind of helped too. Okay. But yeah, during qualifiers, fire. During practices, there was more fires.
That's crazy.
Yeah, luckily you can see patches where they caught fire. But overall, it was a good one. Max Verstappen gets his first W of the season, which Anthony's on the Red Bull wagon. Yeah, because the Red Bull right now, the only person that could drive a Red Bull is Max. Meaning the Red Bull isn't as fast as it used to be, and everyone's having so much trouble with it that for some weird reason, the only guy that can control it is Max.
Damn.
And even Max is complaining about it every fucking week. So in first place, Max Verstappen took the Grand Prix. The two McLarens, 2 and 3, with Norris getting second, Piastri getting third. Both those guys, I believe, have won a race this year. I could be wrong, but I know Piastri's won a race. So right now, McLaren is the one to watch. On straight tracks, the McLaren has the faster car, absolutely does. On a car with a little more straightaways, I think the McLarens would overtake Red Bull. Max just raced his ass off and somehow kept that Red Bull under control. Leclerc finishes 4th, George Russell 5th. Antonelli's doing okay in the Mercedes.
How'd Yuki do?
6th. Yuki finished 12th. He had a rough one out, first time in the Red Bull, but he's placing higher than Liam Lawson did.
Well, he's only got one game to be better. Otherwise, they're going to kick him out.
Well, he's already placed higher than Lawson.
Oh, God.
Lawson in the Red Bull car, 17, so he's down there.
So he'll still keep it.
Yeah. Lance Stroll had a shit day, and he finished 20th. I don't know how that happened. The one guy we're all kind of rooting for, all the guys that watch F1, is Carlos Sainz in the Williams car. He finished 14th, but his teammate, Alexander Albon, finished 9th. Now, you would expect that Sainz would finish a little higher because Sainz is a veteran, and you would think they would listen to him a little bit more about the car. But I said this last year. Albon raced the hell out of that Williams car last year. So not too surprised, but still surprised that Albon, there's something with that car. He's in sync with it. He finished last year impressing me with a few races, how far up he was. So the fact that he's still on that momentum, that car still has the specs that he likes racing at, and I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps placing up there in the top 10. Carlos Sainz, I would like to see going up there. Maybe he's still taking a little more time to get comfortable in that car, even though there was early talk of him actually being pretty comfortable in the Williams car. Gasly in 13. Yuki, of course, placed 12. Oliver Bearman, first season in the Haas cars, which surprised to see Bearman, a rookie driver in a Haas that's not known for being a competitive car, in 10th place. That's pretty impressive. Teammate Esteban Ocon in 18th. So there was quite a bit here to unpack on just seeing the performance of the cars and the drivers. The rookies are, for the most part, racing okay. I thought I'd see a little more sliding.
How many rookies we got?
6.
Oh, yeah.
There's most rookies in F1. I was going to say MLS. In F1 season. So, yeah, it's just kind of interesting. They're all racing, I think, a little afraid. They don't want to mess the cars up.
They're rookies.
That's why, except for Antonelli, who did have a little experience last year, he's doing great in the Mercedes. He's actually doing really good.
Dope. The
Argentinian kid. And then everyone's also watching Hadjar, who in the Red Bull car placed 8th because Hadjar came in.
He's a Frenchie.
Yeah, he's French. But with the last name like Hadjar, there might be some different roots there. So Hadjar actually came into the league with high regard. They're expecting Hadjar to be kind of in Red Bull very soon. So he came in and impressed people already last year. He raced a couple races.
Look at that. Barto!
Yeah, Suzuka is a really cool track. Also, it's very beautiful. They have some of the blossoming trees there. Hadjar placing 8th in that Red Bull car is going to be impressive. Like I said, he's the one. He's coming in hot, and a lot of people are expecting a lot out of him. Red Bull's definitely expecting a lot out of him. So I think he's the guy to watch. And the first 2 races, I think one he didn't finish, and it's one of those things where like, oh man, he might be a dud. But seeing the way, placing 8th in a track like Japan, a little tricky.
So could he potentially overtake Yuki in the Red Bull cars?
He plays higher.
If he keeps getting higher?
He plays higher than Yuki.
That's crazy.
I think Yuki's contract with Red Bull is to see the remainder of the season. So it's Yuki's job to lose. Hadjar, now with less pressure, is performing. So because Hadjar had a weird 2 first races, and now Yuki's struggling a little in the Red Bull, and Hadjar's kind of thriving a little bit in the Red Bull.
Do you think that's more the track or the car?
I think it's a car thing. So during qualifiers, there was a fire. So they had to pull everyone off the track to put the fire out. And I think in that was everyone. It was the majority of the drivers were having their pushing track. That's when they get their final lap time to see where they start. And I want to say Yuki probably lost a little steam, a lot of momentum. So it's like right when they got back on the track.
What did he start at? What did it tell you?
He actually started like at 14th.
Same place that he's in now?
He started 14th or 15th. So he moved up.
Oh, okay.
He moved up. But I think it was just one of those things where it was hard for him to get that momentum back. This track is a little narrow.
And he got no points.
Yeah, this track's a little narrow. So I'm not surprised. I think we'll see a little bit more at the next Grand Prix. Bahrain, which I believe
that's the next one?
Mm-hmm.
And that
April 13th. That's this weekend.
Ooh. Where's that at?
Bahrain is in
Where's Bahrain?
It's in the Middle East, so it's
Bahrain.
Is it Qatar kind of area? Bahrain.
Where is that? Where is that?
I know it's in the Middle East. Somewhere.
What the fuck? What'd you put here?
Location.
What is that? The bird?
This is the track.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is in Bahrain, but that's the isn't it the like?
What does it look like on the map?
Well,
where is it in the map?
Oh,
it's Arabic.
Yeah, Kingdom of Bahrain, Island West, Persian Gulf. See, I was trying to figure out.
West Asia.
Yeah. It's.
Singapore.
I don't want to. Yeah, it's in. It says.
Where is it on the map, dude? Fucking play it on the map. Where is it? Oh, okay.
It's like the whole Qatari.
Where are we at?
Oh, we're over here.
You can't rotate that thing?
I guess not. It's not Google Maps. Okay,
man, what the hell?
Bahrain. I'm also saying it wrong. Bahrain. Location on.
Bahrain.
Google Maps. It's a very beautiful country too.
Yeah?
Or is it city? I don't know.
It's in the Middle East.
Yeah, and it's also its own little island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, it's right there.
Oh, it's on an island. Oh,
yep.
wow.
That's where that.
Well, there's Qatar. You said.
Is it?
Yeah, Qatar on the right. Right.
Oh, Qatar. Yeah, I knew it was really close by.
Does that say Al Qaeda?
No. Yeah, but
what?
This used to be one of the cheaper Grand Prix to go to.
Oh, really?
It's pretty far to get to, though. This for I think 2 seasons. Bahrain was the beginning of
West Africa.
Yeah, it was the
oh wow,
where
that's
dude,
nice.
It's a beautiful country. It was the beginning of the season would start off there.
Dang.
Yeah, dude. It's like I said, it's a really beautiful country there.
I bet they got some nice clubs. They got some good-looking women up there. They got some pussy up there.
Maybe. Well, it's also an Eastern country, so I don't know how.
Oh
the
we got the dots. The dots up there.
Covered up.
Whoa, look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so they got nice little beaches and stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful
country.
country.
That beach.
It's a very beautiful country.
Yeah. That's cool. I wonder what kind of fish they got over there.
I don't know. Weird country. That's it. So I'm not too sure what's gonna happen the next Grand Prix, just because the season's crazy. Max can win first, but also he can't. Those McLarens are tough.
Yeah.
Ferrari's not too far behind, and Mercedes staying at the kind of in the picture. A Mercedes car can easily also compete, but McLaren just has a lot of speed this year. McLaren just has a lot of speed.
No shit.
So we'll see. I don't know if they're going to have any major car modifications just yet, but I got a feeling, we're 4 races in. I wouldn't be surprised if some team brings some new aerodynamic tech.
4 races in.
Yep.
How many races do they race before they actually start making modifications, or do they do them every race? Do they modify something every change the car like every race?
I think they
let it run maybe 2 and then be like, okay, let's change this.
They can. And you only get there's a budget cap, so they can only do so much. So I think they space them out, and then there's only so much you can do. They do regulate quite a bit, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So cool. I mean, the current standings are like McLaren 1, McLaren 3, Red Bull in second with Max Verstappen, George Russell's in third, and Antonelli also in third. These are just the top dogs. You're going to see these guys up here probably the majority of the season.
So do we got
impressive to see Albon in 7th.
Do we got really any good juicy drama? Are there any juicy drama?
The only drama is the Lawson stuff. That's it.
Dang. There's no like the George Russell's girlfriend fucking around with old Yuki's guy or or something like that back scenes.
But Lewis Hamilton is doing all right. But his ex-partner George Russell is in a contract year. Some people were thinking that he might decide to leave, but it's like, where's George Russell going to go?
How's Checo doing in F2? Is he doing F2?
He's not doing F2.
He's not racing
Checo
at all.
is not racing.
He's just on a bait.
But there's very strong talks with him going to Cadillac next year. And it's kind of like, it was obvious, so I don't think they're hiding it. They're saying, oh, Checo's talking to Cadillac, Cadillac's talking to Checo. So, yeah, I think that might be happening next year.
Cool. But so far, start to the season's pretty good?
Yeah. It's one of those where you can say it's boring, but when you have the McLarens and Mercedes there and you just throw in Max Verstappen, it shows that this is already off to a close start. Max isn't winning every race. He finally won his first race 3 races in. So this might be a lot more competitive this year than previous years. So I think this F1 season is going to be a fun one to watch.
Cool. What about NFL news? You got some NFL news?
Absolutely not.
That's good. I like to hear. I don't either. I only wrote down the whole tush push thing, but we've been talking about the tush push. Oh, you know what? We talked about torpedo bats on the last one.
Yeah.
I got. What do you got? You got some soccer? Any soccer? Good soccer news?
No good soccer. Seattle lost. The Sounders
still
lost.
Doing bad?
Yeah, they lost like 3-0, embarrassingly to a team that's only been in the league for 5 games. So we're on to a very, very bad slump. But we are also in a tournament within within the season. So Champions League, CONCACAF stuff is going on. Seattle's been eliminated from that tournament, but Miami FC is still in there. Let's see.
Did they get eliminated from the CONCACAF?
Yeah, they did. Dang. So I think they've only played 1 game. Okay, so this is 2-legged. With the Champions League, Arsenal's playing Real Madrid. Arsenal's up 3-0. Oh, I don't see Madrid catching up, but it's Madrid.
They're playing right now?
Those are the games that are going to happen. That's game 1. Game 2 still needs to happen, so they have a chance to play. PSG on April 9th, which is on tomorrow. PSG play Aston Villa. Aston Villa is doing great this season.
Aston Villa, where they're from?
They're from the Europe Premier League, England. So Aston Villa, I was surprised, but they're actually in pretty good position in the Premier League. They're staying competitive in Champions. They're taking on PSG, and I think they can possibly take on PSG. Another fun one also just happened is Bayern Munich take on Inter. Bayern fell 1-2. Inter's a good team, a good side. I think Bayern might be a little stronger, but it's a competitive game, different styles. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know. But it looks like Bayern did control the majority of the game, 58-42. And they tied it. So looks like Inter scored at the last kind of minutes of the game, closing in 88th minute. Yeah. So that just tells me by looking at that, it was most likely a fast break.
Yeah.
Which they're inviting pressure, and if they can capitalize on fast break, that looks like it. Then it's good. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. And then tomorrow we also have Barcelona versus Borussia Dortmund. That should be a really fun game. But let's be honest, I think Barca might be the favorite in this one. Dortmund is always good. Dortmund and Munich are German teams that are always on top, but their teams are usually built for this tournament. So if Barca slacks, Dortmund's going to take advantage without a doubt. But I think the advantage goes to Barca. Barca is now finding a new balance in a world without Messi. So that'd be a fun game to watch tomorrow. So tomorrow, PSG versus Aston Villa and Borussia Dortmund versus I just lost Dortmund versus Barca. And then the CONCACAF is going on right now. That's our version of Champions League. LAFC beat Miami 1-0, but there's still a second leg to be played on tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see LAFC take on Miami. Vancouver tied against Pumas. Second game is going to be tomorrow as well. So that means that Cruz Azul and America play tonight. We can probably throw that on a little bit later.
Oh, yes.
So the first game was 0-0. Today they play the second leg at 7:30. What the fuck? It's 8. That's weird. It says
like a different.
It says it should be playing. Oh, I know why, because I don't have it on. It's on the app. And then LAFC take on Tigres. That game was also 0-0.
No.
So those two games are boring, but that game I think is actually happening today.
Oh, shit.
So right now the game's happening. Oh wait, Cruz Azul America is 8:30. We'll be on in half an hour.
Okay, yep.
So right now Tigres is beating LAFC 3-2.
They played late.
Yeah. That was a really weird one. I don't know why it's being.
Damn.
Well, this is why I love Mexican League soccer. They know they're a working class city. They know it's working, so the sports are on late there.
Damn.
So they can get more people
But
to the
everybody's got to
stadium.
get up to work in the morning.
It's Mexico, dude.
Son of a bitch.
It's Mexico. Trust me, dude.
I guess, I only need 3 hours of sleep, too, so I'm good.
And like,
I see
they sleep.
I see it.
They go work, and they have their. Sometimes businesses close at noon. Like when I go to, I remember going to Mexico sometimes, and we always had to go to mercados and all that.
Yeah.
Kind of early before noon, because by the time the afternoon hits, sometimes some of those places are just we're good. Dude, the lifestyle over there is different.
We
you
ain't
do
got no
all
work
that
for you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You
gotta watch the fucking game.
That game's gonna be on here at 8:30.
That's where I want to live. That's where I want to live.
The lifestyle is so different over there, dude.
Live and breathe sports, baby.
Also, just as fun. I don't think they're in the playoff stages just yet. Copa Libertadores, which is a pretty big South American tournament, huge South American tournament.
Oh, Ryan's talking shit again.
They're still in their group stages, so I don't want to go too much into them. But I do want to watch Copa Libertadores a little bit more. I always tell myself I want to do that, but it's
here comes Ryan to mess up my draft again. Fucking.
And that's all the soccer stuff I'm going to talk about now. We're just doing that.
Here comes Ryan to mess up my draft again.
Fight predictions for this weekend. We haven't done any fight predictions for the weekend.
I had the fucking best one. What prediction for what?
There's fights this weekend.
Yeah.
There's also boxing at Legends Casino.
Boxing at Legends.
Boxing at Legends Casino. I like going to them. Yeah. Do you want to go?
I thought about it until I looked at the tickets. They're $75.
Are they? Fucking Drea.
I gotta pay no $75.
It's because Drea's the ring girl. Drea's she's bringing the price
Actually, if I can give her $50 and take the ticket for $20, that's okay with me. I'm good with that. I can pay that shit. You know what? We might actually go. I might get some tickets.
No, dude, we can get cheap stuff. Trust me, they're fun. Like anywhere you sit there is pretty good.
I like cheap.
And the crowd's usually kind of quiet, but sometimes you find some people in there. Roy. I don't know what kind of. Is there UFC fights or boxing?
Boxing and UFC, I think, dude. No, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know. What is this? 8 mile? We don't got no big fights.
No,
Ryan's tripping.
We're still in April.
Ryan's tripping. Ain't no fights going on.
He says there's fights.
He's crazy.
Unless he's talking about bar fights.
No, fucking Tanner's not going to get into another fight, all right?
No, he's got a woman now.
We don't want him to get into another fight, all right?
Is it? No, these are UFC.
Those are past ones.
Yep.
Go to what's the next UFC card?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find.
Well, fucking look right there.
Should I go to UFC.com?
No, go back. Go back to the page you were just on. Go back. Go back. Okay, right there where it says UFC on ESPN. Emmett, go right.
UFC 143.
Yep. What's the date?
314.
April 11th.
12th. Yep. Alexander Volkanovski, Diego Lopez.
Michael Chandler, too.
Michael Chandler versus...
Oh, yeah, Patty
Pimblett.
yes. Okay, that's right.
And this guy's last name is Pitbull?
Yair Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Hell yeah.
Bryce Mitchell and
Ryan,
Gene
that's
Silver.
this weekend, huh?
Yeah. This is a good card.
Michael Chandler's going to fuck up Patty Pimblett.
Dude, they're as low as $40. You lying.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Why did mine say 70?
Oh, because you probably looked at good seats.
Yeah,
$50 for like on the floor.
Well, I wanted to see the ring girl, so maybe that's why.
Drea sits here.
Oh, yeah? Well, get a seat next to her.
No, the ring girls kind of sit right here.
I'm gonna find out tomorrow. I'm gonna let you know tomorrow.
Okay, let me know tomorrow. That
what
way.
What time do they start?
At 7.
Fuck yeah, we might go. Wait.
No alcohol, so you don't have to worry about it.
No, I can't.
Friday?
Fuck. No, Saturday's my brother's birthday. Fuck. Actually, that's why I wasn't thinking about doing anything. I gotta put that in there.
What?
Let me see. Is it Saturday? Yeah, bro, Saturday. Fuck. Wait.
No, the boxing thing's Friday though.
Oh, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Oh
Friday.
shit. Okay. Ooh, the 11th. Huh? That's right. Dang. You know what? We're going. Okay, I'm gonna find out tomorrow.
Well, let me text Jerry.
I'm gonna find it tomorrow. Fucking down. $40.
Yeah.
Right next to Drea.
Near Drea, yes.
I'm in. Ryan, you coming with us too, or what? This motherfucker don't work on Saturdays.
Friday.
Ryan, buy a ticket. Let's go.
Let me know if you want to go, Ryan. Hey, Barto, if you want to go too, let me know.
Barto, let's go.
Yep.
Let's go to the fights. Boxing.
Boxing. Legends.
The legends.
So.
Speaking of legends, I got a question for you, sir.
Okay.
Are you still considered the great one if you're no longer the greatest? Huh?
What do you mean?
Huh? Do you know who the great one is?
The Rock?
No, not that. No. Keep going. Think of hockey, sir.
Hockey?
The great one. Who is the great one in hockey?
I don't watch hockey.
Fucking Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, Gretzky.
Jesus
Yeah, okay.
Christ.
He doesn't box any, or he doesn't. He doesn't hockey anymore, does he? Right?
Yes, but his nickname is the Great One.
Yeah.
Can he still be the Great One when he's not the Great One?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get canceled. What do you do? What do you do?
No, his most goal scores in a year in a season got broken.
Who broke it?
Look it up. Guys like Ovechkin, or something like that.
Oh, goals scored.
The Great One, Wayne Gretzky, is no longer the Great One. There is a new Great One.
When did that happen?
There you go. Alex Ovechkin.
Ovechkin. Oh, that guy was old.
He's an old fuck.
39-year-old, yeah. Forwards of the Capitals.
He's only 38?
Says 39.
30. Holy shit. What's got so many white hairs?
Because he's trying to score goals every fucking
Is that from being on the ice so much?
I think so.
God damn. That's going to happen to you, Ryan. You keep playing in the fucking snow, bitch.
All right. Oh, man. Oh, Rafael. What's up? Nice Burger King hat. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah,
yes, thank you,
King,
Rafael.
baby.
We're doing good. The hat has a story because Chito has a tremendous record in the NCAA brackets.
I got two perfect brackets.
He has two perfect brackets, and his women's bracket was actually really good as well.
Beautiful.
So
the king of NCAA.
He's the king.
The king of NCAA.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's over a career?
Yeah, it has to be over a career.
I thought that was just a year. Like, who scored the most goals in a year?
Oh, no. It looks like...
So, is that right?
Well, let's
all-time
all-time
leader. Yeah, you're right.
Which is still a very impressive thing. I mean...
That is. You know how long that fucking record was there for? Bro, Wayne Gretzky.
What's the way they lost? Hold on.
In a 4-1 loss. He scored the one goal.
All right, I shouldn't laugh. That's still...
So it's huge. It's unbelievable. Okay, when was Wayne Gretzky? How old was he, or what's the comparison here?
Wayne Gretzky, 39. Okay,
October 5th. Oh, 2005. Is that what it said? October 5th, 2005.
Is that when he said it?
Wait.
Oh, here.
No, he debuted. Never mind.
Wayne Gretzky. When did? Okay, hold on. I don't know how to spell. Yep, look, not retire.
Wayne. Break the goal. Yeah, 800 and what's his 895, 894 is what he had.
1994. You're right.
Holy shit.
Yep. So that record's been upheld for
40 years.
Yeah.
Damn. So that was when it happened.
Yeah,
March 23rd, 1994. 94 or 84?
94.
Oh, 94. Oh,
yeah.
So that's 30.
Yeah, 30 years.
Damn.
And Gretzky's now been dethroned by Homeboy.
That's crazy.
Ovechkin.
Why do you say his name?
Ovechkin. No disrespect.
Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin. 895. He is now the king. He is now the great one.
We're the Capitals.
Wayne Gretzky is not the great one anymore.
Also, hey, man, way to play the full game.
Make sure you tell that to Casey when you see him, too. I want you to tell him that. Who's the great one now, bitch?
All right. I wouldn't be surprised. I think Casey would know. He's getting into hockey, dude. He's getting into hockey.
Yeah,
no, I didn't realize this is his first year really watching hockey.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing, right?
Yeah.
30 fucking years record. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What time we got? How much time we got? I haven't even heard nothing from Anthony yet,
I haven't heard from Anthony.
Son of a bitch.
It's a nice little. Yes, it is a crown. It's a nice one. I wanted to get some stickers to put over the logo. It's free marketing.
Fucking king. King.
Do you have your little stat thing?
Oh yeah. I got my
day in history.
I got my day in history. So
with you guys here, we might still be able to do the draft because we haven't heard back. We're doing the main show.
Now Ryan's here. I don't want to do a draft.
Yeah, we're doing the main show later, but we've not heard from Anthony, who is the producer of the main show.
Probably not going to hear.
So right now, until we hear from him, and we should hear, dude, we should have heard from him by now. Anyway, so Chito's got a today in history, or this week in history.
Yeah, this is the new thing, right? This is the first time we're going to do this, guy.
Yeah.
So we're going to rewind. We're going to go back in history. Today is April 8th, 2025. Back in 2001, we're going to go all the way back to 2001, okay? Mm-hmm. April 8th, 2001, Tiger Woods won his second major title. Yeah?
Second?
His second game.
Little did we know the greatness that we're going to
There was also a couple other ones that were actually kind of cool. There was like a boxing one. I forgot. Who's the boxing one? Actually, today was... I can't remember the boxing one. But there was a day... It was like, I think Martin Luther King. Something happened to Martin Luther King. Or they stopped playing something for Martin Luther King. I can't remember what it was.
Like some awareness thing?
Yeah. I should have wrote down a few, huh? I only wrote down one.
Yeah. But
I felt like that was a cooler one. Tiger Woods was the king of golf, man. Tiger Woods was the shit. Forever.
I
don't know. Did you like Tiger Woods very much?
I didn't mind watching him. I mean,
Did you ever watch him?
I didn't watch golf in when I was younger. Right. It wasn't until recently. I can throw in, dude. Check this out. And Barto, yes, we should be getting paid by Burger King, but Chito just wants the classic chicken sandwiches. Pay him in classic chicken sandwiches, and you'll be fine. So my boss my supervisor actually takes 2 days off for the Masters every year.
Really?
He's a big golfer, huge golfer. Damn. So we're talking today, and he was just like, "Hey, dude, this project needs to be done." I was like, "Yeah, no worries." Like, because I'm taking Thursday and Friday off for the Masters, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "I do it every year. They know. I take 2 days off for the Masters, and my buddies come over." And I was like, "Oh shit, you guys start drinking early?" It's like, "Nah, not till after like 4 or something." And in my head, I was like, "Dude, 2 days off. Start drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning." Come on.
Yeah, there it goes, right there. 65th U.S. Masters right there. Tiger Woods. That was his second Masters.
Yeah. So Masters is going on this weekend.
Second Masters.
I'm not sure who the top golfer is. I was watching a little golf a couple days ago. Dude.
I forgot who the golfer guy.
Golfing is kind of fun. Like they up the production.
Oh, you know golf. Yeah, you golf.
Yeah, they upped the production. I felt like it used to be slower back in the day. Oh, yeah. They would kind of follow one guy for a while and you'd be like, all right, dragging. Well, they're quick with the edits now. Quick. Oh, yeah. So they go from one guy to another guy. So while that guy's walking to his ball, they cut to another guy and they cut back.
You don't watch the guy walk around or nothing no more.
No, yeah, dude.
And they commentary too. Yeah, they be talking and shit.
Well, they got to speed it up. They're trying to be quiet and shit. Like, he goes up to this ball. He's going, and now we're coming to Tiger. Tiger's on. Oh, that was McLachlan. McLachlan's got to put that. And so like they got.
Rory something. Rory something is the golf guy. I can't remember his name is.
McIlroy?
No, not McIlroy. Rory.
Yeah, he used to be the top dog.
Yeah, I remember McIlroy, but there's another. You know, they're doing a golf team golf now.
Yeah, because that's what Tiger wants to do with his kid. Ryder Cup. Is there an official? I
don't pay attention to golf too much, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Neither do I, but I do when it's on. I do enjoy watching it. Like if I go to a bar, and they're playing like golf or NFL highlights, I'm watching golf.
Yeah.
So during the NFL season, I've done that shit before. I go there like,
look at that.
ESPN and McLachlan. I was like, so I'm watching hockey. No, I fuck with golf. I think now that I golfed a couple times, I fuck with golfing. Jerry says maybe. That means he might have a dick.
It's funny. Okay, check this out. I'll do another. This was another one I was going to do. I was going to say in 1974, Hank Aaron hit his 715th home run in the LA Dodgers. But I know you don't like the Dodgers. So I was like, I better not talk about the Dodgers too much. And then the one thing that happened for Martin Luther King was in 1968, it says MLB decided to postpone opening day because of the assassination of Martin Luther King.
Okay, that's what it was.
So you know what? That one probably would have been better than the one that I moved to. All these other ones are. There was a boxing one too. Joe Louis. Let's see. Joe Louis defended his title in 1941. Those were kind of like really the only other cool ones.
So I quickly just Googled the Today in Sports.
Oh, did you?
So let's.
What else you got? You got some
so
good
these
ones?
these are two very cool stats. April 20th, 1887 was the world's first motor race.
Wait, today's the 8th.
Yeah, but
this is just
we're a little bit ahead.
See?
This is month of April.
You got different.
I'm a little ahead on this.
Wait, okay, what? Do that again. Say it again.
On April 20th, because I probably won't do that. 1887, world's first motor race. So in a few days.
First motor race.
Yeah. Look at that nice vehicle
dang,
right
look
there.
at that fucking thing.
That's
a death trap right there.
We might not do a show before April 17th, 1860, so just a few years before
Goddamn.
that. Police halted a boxing match. The first world championship boxing match was a brutal affair, lasting nearly 2.5 hours and stretching over 42 rounds.
42 rounds. God damn. 42 1-minute rounds?
I don't know. Back in the day, I think they might have been a little shorter. That was in Europe, though. Looks like
they just kept going, huh?
Who
were the two guys?
25-year-old John Camel Heenan. It says the All-American champion.
Oh, okay.
And England's Titch Slayers, who was 34. Damn, 34.
He died when he was 38, probably.
I don't know.
Back then, hey, they weren't living to 40 years old back then.
195 pounds. Wait,
he lived a full life back then.
Wait, one of them
149
pound Slayer was 5'8" tall. Where
there was no weight classes back then either.
Heenan was 6'2", 195 pounds.
Dude, they didn't have no weight classes back then.
That is crazy. That is crazy. And it was bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Championship fight.
Crazy.
18-year-old Prince of
That
Wales.
is crazy.
Yeah. The contest began precisely at 7:29 a.m.
If a man can't fight and win on such a crisp morning, then he can't fight at all? What the fuck does that say? What does that mean?
Who's quoted as saying that? Oh, Sayers said that. Sayers is the older guy, right?
We have a fine morning for our business.
Can't fight, man. Crisp in the morning. Dude, that is
dude. Early in the morning.
Hold on. Listen, Sayers is a gangster as fuck. Hold on. These guys woke up at 6. I don't know if they had breakfast.
6 in the morning.
Dude, and then
they just be fucking after go outside, have a coffee.
After an hour and a half of just being awake, I'm still half asleep. These guys are ready to fucking. These guys are ready to fight.
Why don't they got up, brushed their teeth and shit, or just hey, let's go? Maybe they stayed up all night just to prepare, to get ready.
Maybe.
That's crazy. And he only got $200. Fuck, that's a lot of money back
200,
then.
200 pounds or whatever it is.
That's a lot of money back then.
So the fight was declared a draw.
Oh, what? Are you kidding me?
Bullshit in boxing even back in 1880.
Damn, they were trying to get money even back then. They're trying to set up that. They were trying to set up that rematch of what they were doing.
Oh, man, it says neither fought again and both died while still in their 30s.
God damn! See, I told you, man. That.
Actually, you did say something.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, people died
a full life
young.
right there.
Apparently, we're living a lot longer than we should.
Damn. Yep. Oh shit. Here we go. What's this? UFC Petty. Yeah. Oh, Patty Bimblett. Who you got in that one?
Dude, I don't.
You got
watch
Patty.
UFC.
You don't watch The Irishman?
No,
Patty. He's a shit talker.
Patty sounds.
Michael
cool,
Chandler wants to fuck him up because then he wants to fuck up Connor too. Wants to beat Connor's ass after he fuck up the one Irishman.
Pimblett.
Patty Bimblett. Check him out. You know who he is. You've seen him. I'm sure you've seen him.
All right,
You'll notice him.
I'll Google him.
Patty's a savage though, dude. Patty's on a fucking roll right now too. I think. Let's check it out. Give me the tail of the tape. Patty Bimblett.
How do you spell?
Patty Bimblett with a B.
With a B?
B. Bimblett. Bim right there. Bimblett.
He looks Irish as fuck.
Yeah, he's an Irish kid.
Dude, he looks Irish as fuck, dude.
Yeah, he's an Irish kid.
That's a fighter?
Yep. He kind of looks like a fucking movie guy. Like
he could be Malfoy, or he can be like one of the Harry Potter kids.
Oh yeah, fucking. What's the fucking what's the redhead's name in Harry Potter?
What's Harry's fucking name?
God damn it.
Ronald.
Ron,
Weasley.
yeah. Ron, what's his name? Ron
Weasley.
Yeah.
Ron Weasley.
Yeah, that could be him, but that guy's buff though.
Yeah, he's jacked. I can't talk shit. He can beat the shit out of me.
What's the tail of the tape?
Tell the tape. A 38-year-old
age.
Chandler.
Michael Chandler's getting ready to retire, man.
Patty's 30.
He's only got a couple good fights left in him.
They both weigh the same, 155 pounds. Reach advantage
55.
goes about an inch. Wait,
yeah, Patty be taller now.
No, there's
Patty
Patty's taller by 1 inch, but the reach advantage is in Patty's favor.
Yep.
73 inches to Chandler's 71.
I need to see some. They're at the Casilla Center too. That's dope. I think
he won green.
Oh, King Green. Yeah.
So that was just last year. In 23, also had one fight. Also won Tony Ferguson.
Oh, he beat Tony Ferguson too.
22. Ooh. He had a few fights in 22. So he was busy in 22.
And he won all those too.
He's on a hot streak right now. He beat Vargas.
He hasn't lost in 4 years, 2 years, 22, 20, 3 years.
3 years. 2021. He's
doing it still, not 21 either.
Against Vladimir. Yeah, a little bit of a hot streak. So
Michael Chandler fucking lose a lot.
And I think honestly,
Michael Chandler, he lost a lot.
Yeah, but I mean. Look at his age too. I think Father Time catches up. I think.
Hell yeah.
How did I do that before?
How did you do that?
Oh, here, like this way. So last year he won. He was one. Canceled.
Yeah,
his McGregor fight was canceled. He did beat Michael Chandler though.
He got his ass beat right there.
He got his ass kicked.
Right. Beat him up.
Yeah. Actually, I think I watched.
So he lost that one. Yeah, we watched that one. He also lost that one.
So he's on a losing streak.
He beat Tony Ferguson right there.
Yeah. Ryan says he's down for Legends.
Ryan's always down.
So. Dude, listen.
Dan Hooker, Charles Oliveira again, Justin Gaethje.
He's only won one of his last.
But he is fighting very, very good fighters, top fighters.
Yeah, okay, so I will say that in his defense. You're absolutely correct.
He's fighting the elite fighters.
He's fighting very good fighters, and I feel like Patty is being babied a little bit into this. Not saying he's a bad fighter at all.
Yep.
Not saying that at all. But I feel like if you look at who they're fighting, Chandler is the guy that hasn't been backing off. And I think maybe Patty's a little more strategic. Hey, let's brush him up before we get him here. This might be his last tune-up fight before we see Patty start really taking some fights.
Give me some UFC rankings, will you? Go to UFC rankings.
Yeah, you can say I'm bullshitting when I say that because I don't watch UFC.
Yeah.
But that's what I feel like. Because listen, your brother would be all up in my ass.
Yeah, he's definitely getting thrown to the wolves right now.
Okay.
Plus, I think Patty Billman's getting ready for it. He's getting ready for a title fight. So if he beats Michael Chandler and beats him up pretty good, he'll get a title fight. So that was 155. So go.
Featherweight.
155 is lightweight.
Featherweight. Well, there's featherweight here.
Yeah.
Well,
featherweight's too light.
Then
lightweight.
This is the bantamweight. Flyweight maybe.
No, flyweight's too light.
Men's pound for pound. Where's the? Okay. Jeez, how they got more belts now?
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
I didn't realize that. Lightweight,
yeah, right here. Islam Makhachev. So go down, look for, we got Charles
Michael
Oliveira.
Chandler's in 7.
Michael Chandler, where's Patty?
Where's Patty? Oh, Patty's in 12. So Patty's trying to boost. He's trying to boost up. I see.
Yep, for sure.
And I think he's on track. So if Michael Chandler's sitting at 7th with all those defeats and Patty's sitting at 12, that even more solidifies that, Patty's.
The only reason why Michael Chandler can't get any higher is because he lost to all them guys right there.
Yeah, so... Now, I think it's right. He's done his part to try and boost up, and it's not working.
Yeah. And so Islam the champ, he's a stud, man. They can't nobody beat his ass.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's gonna beat his ass, but I don't know who the fuck is gonna.
Yeah. So I think you're gonna see a little boost, and Chandler's gonna drop. I think Chandler's gonna retire after probably 2 years.
Yeah. Then we got welterweight. Then we got middleweight, light heavyweight, right?
Mm-hmm. Light heavyweight, middleweight, light heavyweight. Yep.
Please see, these are all guys fucking. I don't even really know any of these guys for.
Dude, there's so many. There's women and Michael Jones, John Jones. It says interim. Oh wait, no, Tom Aspinall.
Aspinall's interim. Yeah, they're gonna fight each other. I bet
they have to.
Because
I'm tired of this interim shit.
Yeah, because he was supposed to fight with fucking what's his name that just got his ass beat, Alex Pereira. But Pereira got his ass beat against the light heavyweight guy. Actually, Pereira was the champ. Go up to light heavyweight. The guy that's right there. Light heavyweight. Duplessis. I know. Oh, no, that's middleweight.
No, light heavyweight? No, I
think he just passed it. I think it's just on the right.
Oh, yeah, light heavyweight right here. And Kalev.
Kalev,
or
yeah.
something.
That's Pereira. That's the guy he beat.
Pieta, Alex.
Yep. Pereira.
Yeah, that's UFC.
That should be a good fight, though. Any Michael Chandler fight's always a good fight. That's going to be a fun one to watch. I will definitely... Oh, Juliana Pena is still a champ. I seen her one time.
Did you?
Yeah, I took a picture with her. She's sexy, dude. Woo!
Yeah, she looks like she could fuck you up, though, too.
I think she's from out here, too. I think she's either from Spokane or she's from...
Oh, she's Washington.
I think she's from Spokane, actually. She's fine. She is fine. Did it say where she's from?
The Venezuelan vixen.
Oh, maybe she's from Venezuela.
But she could be training up here. There's good training. I think there's good fighter training up here in Seattle.
Look her up. Go to Juliana Pena. Go to her Wikipedia page.
On it. On it.
Oh, look at you.
On it.
Get her OnlyFans too, will you?
On it. Oh, whoops. Not VIP box.
That's not OnlyFans.
So, let's see. Wiki, 1989. Oh, she's a little older than us, man.
Yeah.
Spokane, you're right. You are correct.
See,
Spokane.
yeah, right. Thank you. This is why I'm the king.
Mm-hmm.
But why did she say Venezuela? She gotta have parents.
She probably parents from Venezuela. Born.
Peña.
She was born in Spokane.
She was born in August? No wonder why I like her.
Okay.
I was born in August too.
Were you?
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking Libra. Oh, not a Libra. Not a Libra. Not even a Leo. Virgo.
You're a Virgo?
Yeah, I'm a Virgo.
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo.
Let's see.
All right. Well, I don't think we're gonna hear from Anthony, bud.
No.
Nope.
I don't think so either.
I
don't know what the fuck happened. That's kind of rare.
Fucking guy.
Leaves a vehicle here.
What the
Vanishes
fucker?
with the lights on.
We did F1. We did the Great One. We did Tiger Woods. That's my whole list, bud.
Soccer.
MLS. Yep, that's my whole list. That is my list.
Normally at this point, we're ready for Anthony to come in. We start turning the show over for the main show. And we're out of topics. Unless we want to do one more...
fuck is this shit?
One more little draft.
What do you want to draft?
I was wondering if we should do the tag team thing. Is there
tag team ones?
Is there NASCAR?
Have you been thinking of them? Have you been thinking about them or what?
No, not really.
No.
Barto, I don't watch NASCAR too much. I know I probably should. I have a coworker that loves watching NASCAR, and I think there was a race this weekend. I thought I saw NASCAR on somewhere, but yeah, I just don't watch NASCAR. But their pit stops are crazy. I know they're longer than F1, but it's because
there was a big time crash too this last weekend.
Was there?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Right,
it was a big time
not?
crash. Big time crash, like at the final lap too, or something.
Hey man, Hamilton's in first. Hamlin.
Oh,
driving the Toyota. See, Barto knows. It was Darlington. Byron in the Chevrolet 24. Bell in the Toyota, Ford. Actually, what kind of makes? I know Ford, Toyota, Ford, Chevrolet, Ford. No Aston Martin, no?
How many races are in that motherfucker?
I don't know. It was a Goodyear 400. That's what they just had, I guess.
Good year.
Next is the Food City 500.
Because I don't watch like I used to.
That's a Cup Series. So, yeah, it looks like, I don't know what this is. The Cup Series, I want to say, is the main thing. There's an Xfinity Series, and there's also a Craftsman Truck Series. Oh, okay, that's different vehicles, I think. But also all part of the NASCAR umbrella, I'm guessing.
Yep.
There's
also some kind of drama with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Again?
For the number 8.
Oh.
There's like a number 8 deal going on with him. Something about like, it's him and Lamar Jackson, because he's got 8 and Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s got 8.
Yes, Byron got second, and then Bell and the Toyota got third. Reddick, I've heard Reddick's name before, got fourth, and then Bainley when the Ford.
Is that the one that just happened?
Yeah, top 3 tiers. Yeah, top 3 tiers.
Okay, I see.
So I think you're right. I don't think that
there's
it's
something
too
going
much,
on with the number, some kind of trademark shit.
Maybe I think I remember hearing something. Dale Earnhardt Jr. to drive.
Lamar. See that Lamar Jackson challenging former. Dale Earnhardt Jr. don't drive tomorrow.
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. over the
for the trademark number 8.
Oh, they want the trademark. Wait a second. Lamar Jackson challenging former NASCAR driver Dale Earnhardt Jr. over. So okay, that's kind of stupid.
He wants the number 8.
I don't know if he wants to own the number 8.
Can't own a number,
two-time
can you?
Lamar Jackson new opponent this week. Longtime NASCAR Dale the Baltimore Stars challenging the pending trademark claim. Okay, so Dale Earnhardt Jr. is filing a trademark for the number 8 used by a race team. But why is that affecting Lamar Jackson's? Lamar Jackson's team file notice prison. This party is likelihood of confusion as well as false suggestion of connection with persons living dead.
The hell?
Similar to this. Okay.
Living or dead? What the hell's that shit?
But I don't see how this is going to affect, unless for some weird reason, The only thing I think of Lamar Jackson challenging this, I'm not sure how long. I feel like I remember hearing about this.
Number 8.
So I'm wondering if why Lamar Jackson is. This was on April 4th, so this is fairly recent actually. I'm guessing, just wild speculation, just by looking at this article. I'm thinking the reason why Lamar Jackson is trying to prevent this from happening is maybe because it's sports related, and Lamar Jackson is number 8. Lamar Jackson doesn't want to ask permission or have to pay royalties to sell his merchandise if he decides he wants to sell something with the number 8 down the road. But I don't know. It seems like a very interesting.
So they
thing.
want the number 8 to look like that. 8?
Maybe it's something with branding. Like I said, I think it's sports related. Getting the call from Anthony. Let's see what's going on.
Here he is.
Yup. You're live on the sports show. Yeah, we're doing the sports show right now.
What are you guys doing?
We're wrapping it up because we've been going on for like 2 hours.
Okay, cool, bye.
Yep. This is the longest sports show we've done in a minute. Since we did the one with your dad, actually. I can't remember how long that one was. And that was like 90% baseball talk.
Yeah, that was baseball talk.
So what I think is happening, and we may have to do a little more research, is as it's at number 8. So wait, Troy Aikman also attempted to trademark the number 8.
Troy Aikman.
This isn't Jackson's first challenge for the trademark involving his number. Jackson challenged Hall of Fame quarterback Troy Aikman's attempt to trademark 8 last year.
Bardo says it's the style of this, so that's what you were looking at.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
the picture right here. You know what? Let me screen share. That way you guys can see.
So they want the 8 to look like, for Lamar, be the one on the left.
So yeah, let me open the app here.
And he would have the red 8 is Dale Earnhardt because Baltimore's not red.
No, but it is a style of 8. So, and honestly, I want to say it is smart on Lamar's team and on his end, because
to me this guy looks like a 00.
Well, the style is, and let's be honest, sports teams have to kind of inflate the numbers, make them look funky like that, so they're legible on TV for broadcast.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So, I mean, as soon as you sell merchandise, and if it looks close enough to the big blown up number, then you have a means for a lawsuit. But because of changing uniforms and all this other stuff, I mean, one season the NFL they can have the 8 look like this, and then next season they can be like, hey, let's change the uniforms up. I see. And then once that trademark is filed,
they keep changing the numbers. They get to buy the jerseys.
So it's tough because I get it. I get the lawsuit. I don't know. It's kind of messy.
Weird.
But it makes sense. I wouldn't want to trademark a number like that.
A number.
Yeah, unless there's something very specific about the way it looks. Like if Dale Earnhardt, if his 8 was a weird different font that they created that looked a little funky or something, then that makes sense. But in the sense of this lawsuit, it's just an 8 that's all bloated and big looking. And I get why. Hey, maybe down the road, I don't want this affecting my T-shirt sales, and I have to pay royalties now.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
So I get the lawsuit.
Crazy.
Lamar Jackson.
Correct.
He's on it, dude.
Lamar's on it. That lets me know.
Like, hold on. Hold on.
Is that petty? Is that petty or what?
Do we want to bet to see if in 2 years...
Who's going to have that?
If Lamar Jackson's going to try and file a trademark.
Lamar just changed his fucking number, bro.
Did he?
Come on. The 8's not that important. You just change your fucking number, dog. I mean, come on. It's Lamar Jackson. If it was just some other fucking Joe Schmo guy... Just change your fucking number.
I mean,
what if that's what I would say. Just change the fucking number.
What if Brady shot for the 12?
Then go for fucking 11.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but 12 is a Seattle thing. So
but like I said,
we got the 12 over here.
Technically, this is okay. Fun fact: Seattle has to pay royalties for the 12 thing.
Yeah.
You know who owns?
Way.
You know who owns the... I could be wrong about the exact team, but you know who owns the 12th man?
Who? Wasn't it a college team?
Yes.
Alabama or something, or fucking...
You're close.
It was a college team. I don't remember. I can't remember who. Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Really?
So Seattle does pay royalties to Texas A&M for the 12th man.
So they can use that.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised that Earnhardt isn't sticking her nose in there.
Oh,
it's good on her. It's a messy thing. So, Yeah, Seattle pays for the 12th man logo, but here is a fun thing in Seattle. You should have done the Lamar thing. Let's go back to soccer. We go to Copa Libertadores or South America. I believe Boca Juniors has their fan base called El Doce. So also insinuating a 12th man, and that's the name for their crowd. So yeah, so it's one of those things where the 12th man traverses football. It exists in soccer in South America. I don't think there's any other league I know of that acknowledges the 12th man. I mean, let's be honest.
But why soccer? Oh, they put with 11 too.
11. So 12th man. So what's funny is, and I've heard this way more in basketball, no one's trademarked the 6th man in basketball. But there was a 10 years ago, for some weird reason, I kept hearing, we got the 6th man. We got the 6th man backing us up.
Look at that. You taught Barno something today. Yeah. Look at that, Barno. David taught you something today.
Oh, about the 12th man
Texas
thing?
A&M owns the 12th. That's so fucking stupid.
Listen, guys, I talk shit about football. But trust me, I am a football fan, and I do keep up with football. It's just annoying as shit. And it's also unavoidable.
When it's going out, when it's all you hear, it gets annoying.
Yeah. That's why I don't like talking too much football this time of the year.
We got too much talk later.
Trust me, dude. I like watching the highlights. Football Sunday, I watch football with my brothers.
UFL? Did you watch UFL?
I'm not watching football.
No? You don't watch no UFL?
No. I love the XFL. If the XFL was happening right now.
Well, we just did it. It's a mix.
It's not the same.
It's a mix.
We're not going to talk about it. It's not the same. It's not the same.
I'm going to try to watch one. I want to see what it's all about.
It's horrible.
That's going to be my homework.
Do it. It's horrible football. But it's almost like college ball. Not saying college ball is bad, but it's just the XFL, surprisingly, I think maybe it was just Seattle, dude. It was so bad.
No shit. Yeah. Well, yeah, the games weren't all that. Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
More like high school football.
There was only a couple standout guys in that shit anyway, too. So, yep.
Texas A&M. The Southmark trademark presenting the passionate fan supporting Texas A&M University is owned by the university, with the Seattle Seahawks having a license agreement to use it in the Pacific Northwest.
That's crazy.
Yep. Here's the detail. Texas A&M has been the sole owner of the 12th man trademark since 1990. Oh, they jumped on that shit.
1990. Wow.
The tradition goes back to 1922. Okay, that's all right.
No shit. They've had it since then?
Yep.
But they trademarked it.
They trademarked 1990, but they've been calling their fans the 12th man since 1922.
That's crazy.
The Hawks licensed to use the 12th man trademark in the Northwest specifically for their primary.
How much do they pay? How much do they pay for that?
Oh, they do that last one.
Does it say how much they pay for it?
100-something million. 140,000? Oh, that's not that
140K?
bad. Okay.
Oh, shit. Here you go. Let me take that off your hands.
Well, they just got that's probably a weird yearly contract. Like, hey, here's you go.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that includes merchandise, if they have royalties off merchandise and stuff like that.
Oh, they get some of that shit probably too.
That's probably just the base amount.
Yeah, and then probably a percentage of whatever the fuck you make on anything else. You keep that shit off the books, though, you know? Shit.
Mm-hmm. Texas A&M sues NFL Colts for using the trademark. Oh, damn.
No
that's 2015.
Way.
All right.
They sued the Colts?
Yeah, they tried to sue the Colts.
No way.
Let's see. Oh, man.
When was that?
They even convict feds. Stop a soap company from getting the 12th man trademark. Yo, Texas A&M, you guys are serious about that.
Convince the feds to stop a soap company.
Yeah. Hey, stop making 12th man soap.
What? Why would you want 12 man soap?
I don't know.
I don't want 12 men soaping me up.
It's crazy.
What the fuck is going on out there?
Your dogs are going nuts. We can end the show and you can check it out.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, it sounds like we're going to do the main show here in a little bit, so we're going to clean up. We'll
do the draft next week.
Yeah, we got to get some stuff ready for the main show. The studio does move around a little bit. If you guys want to come back in like 30, 40 minutes, we'll be back live. But that's not the sports show. That's the main show. So thank you guys for tuning in to sports. We'll see you next week.
I'm going to find out what the fuck's going on out here.
Yeah.